Look at these birds, they are fighting. I never seen birds fighting. Well, pigeons they are, but birds like this I never seen. Well, that bird fight happened during my run. I wanted to stop these birds from fighting, but there are already spectators who are watching these birds. They're enjoying it. Man, poor those birds. They're killing themselves. That's not good. But so for today's episode, it's a tech talk. Before I proceed, I have a few announcements. First announcement, it's already December and Christmas is coming. Second announcement, I have a new camera. It's a Samsung MV900F. Bad news is that it's pink and there's only one. But before I make a review of this camera, I want to make this as short as possible. I'm not going too much into the details of what this camera can do, but more of its feature. What are the things that I don't like about this camera? So, I'm giving this camera away for the lucky winner, so I'll be doing a giveaway contest. Let's look into it. So it's a point and shoot camera. It has full HD 1080p 30 frames per second. It also has an optical image stabilizer, which we're gonna test it later. It has a 16.3 megapixel focal length of 25 to 125 millimeter, and it has also a 5 times optical zoom. That's how short it is. Optical zoom is much better. You won't lose that much of quality in video or in picture. It has an aperture size of f2.5 to 6.3. So f2.5 is wide enough. It's like a door where the light gets through. It uses a micro SD card in the battery compartment. So the micro SD can go up to 64 gigabytes. The battery 3.7 volt, 850 milliamperes. So it's not that big. This was first released in 2012. Considering that it's old, it has a lot of features to show for you to like this camera. This camera has a touchscreen monitor. So it has a lot of presets there and options for your photography creativity and video creativity shots that you want to do. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. This camera features a 3-inch flip-up touchscreen, and then the record button is right there on the screen. So just touch that and it will record instantly. Material. The entire camera is made of aluminum. And then the back part, this part is made of plastic. I think it's going to be a sturdy, robust type of camera. It's very small. Look at that. These are the things that I don't like about this camera. Number one is the on and switch button. It's too small. It's too tiny. Sometimes if I want to switch it on right away, I cannot find it. It's hard to find that power button. Unlike the shutter button, it's bigger. I hope they made it even recessed more or a little bit protruding. So the screen resolution is very low, but it's workable. Well, if you're doing casual vlogging, probably you don't need a high resolution screen monitor. This is adequate enough. The button here on the back, sometimes I'm having trouble finding it. Using your left hand, I can't feel it. But with the right hand, it's perfect. See? It sits right there. I hope they just put it there in the middle. So let's do an indoor test. We'll switch from this camera to this camera in 3, 2, 1. Yo! So here's the indoor test of this camera. If you're gonna use this at home, this is going to be the result. Good. Got a lot of pizzas. Oh, so hot, so hot, so hot. Pizza, everyone. Like pizza? Mmm, so good. So how was the video quality? Good? Not bad, right? Let's try testing this outside. So it's the next day. We're here at the bus station. We're dropping the kids off, heading to their school. I'm gonna do a few tests today with regard to the quality of the video of this. Right now I'm using the Samsung camera. I will try to do a test using the phone camera, so you'll see the difference. Yeah. taking an early morning walk. I will start the test with Samsung camera. What can you say?
Nothing.
Nothing. She cannot discriminate yet. And this is the LG Stylus 2 Plus phone camera. So now I'm using the Samsung. I'm using my Samsung S4. We'll be walking for 30 minutes. So probably I'm gonna do a few tests more with the Samsung camera, with the LG phone, and then with the Samsung phone. Hey, we need to go back.
Wala.
Okay. Need to walk more. So among the three, this is the widest. I'm back with my Samsung camera. The next widest is the Samsung phone, and then the least is the LG phone. So anyway, I'll just put annotation which camera I'm using, and then I'm not gonna use a filter. Lost Ian. I don't know where she is because she's walking really fast. So while I was comparing the quality of the video of the two phones and this camera at the hospital, I know where she is now. She'll really get upset about me. For sure. Finally found her. I knew she took this path. I did not see you. I was looking for you. I've been running. So here's the last and final test. One of the devices, it ran out of battery, so I cannot compare it side by side this way. Though I hope you see what I'm trying to attain in this test. Using that's so loud. So using this camera's video quality, and then using LG or the phone camera, which is now the LG phone camera quality. This camera has an optical image stabilizer, and they call it OIS. If you're gonna ask me how it works or how it is, well, judge this video. So for this test, we're trying the optical image stabilizer, and right now the optical image stabilizer is on. I'll try to hold the camera as stable as possible while the image stabilizer is on. But how about the low light situation? Well, check this one out. What? No, I don't have it. Anyway, it's already nighttime. This is the outdoor low light test of this camera with a very much light up environment here. There are lights here, but I tried this a few days ago in a very dark situation. So I'm still using the Samsung MV900F. What I can say is that yeah, it can hold up. It can keep up the. I'm looking at the screen, so you'll see my eyes looking up, and what I can see is that the camera, I can keep up with this with exposure, so I can see myself very clear even here in a dimmed area. There's a street light behind me, and then there's a street light there, Can you see yourself, Dorothie?
I don't know.
So that concludes today's episode, and if you want to win this camera, all you have to do is to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and share this video to your friends and families. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. Though I have an Instagram, but I don't think that will be... Yeah, follow me on Twitter at isalprod. You can also follow me on Instagram if you like, but not needed, more of Twitter. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that is JW Villamarina. Well, I will just put an annotation here. Or you can also follow me on SoundCloud, though, so you can see whom I subscribe to, whose music I'm using. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, and see you again next time. Adios.